it on?
Yeah, it's good.
Versus high. Pepper's all set. So we are on the road again, finally, after how many months?
Too many.
Too many months.
6.
No, I don't think it was that long. Since the end of March, so April, May, June, July, 4 months. We have been in a house in one spot, obviously.
Obviously, been sitting in the driveway.
Yes, the RV was sitting in the driveway up until a few days ago, and then it went to the shop just to get like some work done. And so then it wasn't sitting in the driveway. It was only supposed to be at the shop for a day and a half. But if you've ever had an RV and try taking it to the shop, you know it's always there longer than it should be. So they had to order 2 parts. Apparently they were coming from warehouse, and therefore we had to wait and wait and wait. And instead of getting our RV Wednesday, we got our RV on Friday night, which really wasn't conducive
Well,
to.
because we were trying to leave on Saturday.
We were going to leave Saturday. So now it's Sunday, and we finally got on the road this morning.
So we have like a 10-hour drive instead of, we were going to drive like 6 hours Saturday, and then the rest today. Now it's like.
So, that's typical of RV life and being on the road is things don't always work out. And then we did most of our packing yesterday, and it was like 90 degrees out. But then this morning we got a little bit of time where it was nice, and then about 7 o'clock came the torrential downpour, the thunderstorms, the lightning, and just for the heck of it, a tornado warning, which I know in parts of the U.S. we've been there where you get tornadoes warnings all the time, but
Pennsylvania is not one of those.
No, we usually, if there's one tornado warning a year, that's a lot. And so that was fun. So that kind of delayed us leaving this morning even more. But now here we are, and we're somewhere. Are we in Connecticut yet?
There's a Connecticut Welcome Center coming up. So
Okay, so we're in Connecticut, almost at the Welcome Center. So we've been through Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. So guess where we're headed? New Hampshire. We're headed to New Hampshire for a week with some friends. We're going to meet up with some friends, which is cool. We haven't seen them in months and months. And then we are going to head up to Maine. So we're, for the first time, last year we were in Maine. We went on a mission trip there, which we've gone to before with our church. And we were going to go up there again this year, but obviously things got changed around with COVID. And we're still going to Maine though, because last year when we were up here, we were going to go to Acadia National Park. We wanted to go to Bar Harbor and do a bunch of things. And Brian, of course, had his pressure sore issues most of last year. I suppose it was most of last year. So we did not get to do that. We had to get to Pennsylvania to get to some doctors. So we are revisiting that plan this year and gonna head up there. It should be really nice because it is August, so it should be really nice weather in the 70s. In Pennsylvania, it's been literally in the 90s for how long? She's gonna say too long.
Too long.
So yeah, it was
at all.
it's been about a month, so it will be very, very nice to be up north and temperatures in the 70s, and yeah, I think we can enjoy that. So. Oh, let's see if there's anyone. You can talk a moment. I'm gonna check.
I don't know what to say.
Oh.
So we're like 2 hours in? No, 3 hours in. We left at like 10. We wanted to leave at like 9, so that's usually how it walks out, is we leave about an hour later.
Well, there was the whole tornado warning
thing
and all. So, hi, Jared William. Jared William is on.
Oh, awesome. Did not expect that.
Didn't expect to see you here, because you're like right there in the RV in front of us. So, yeah, so Jared's on. Jared, Alex, and Brian are in the RV, which is kind of typical.
And Carmel.
And, well, okay, and Carmel, too. Nope. And Carmel. Yes. So, yep, they are over there up there. And we are in here because I usually have a twin chauffeur me. And then usually a puppy comes with us, and so today we have Pepper. She's not a good one to bring and put on video because she blends in. She's laying on the black there. And yeah, see, we don't even have too much back there today. We have a hand cycle. What do we have? Some water bottles. Oh, big bag of dog food. We ran out of dog food, so we needed our 40 pounds of dog food. And that's what miscellaneous. I don't even know what's back there, because the problem is, you know, when you go on a trip like this, and you just throw stuff in at the last minute because you're like, okay, time to leave, just toss stuff in. So we'll see what's back there tonight when we get to the campground we're staying at.
Oh, the lighting is amazing on this.
Yeah. Do you like the lighting?
Click.
Okay, she likes.
It, so it
Click.
fixes.
What am I supposed to
Click
fix?
what you want to be properly exposed, which is our faces. Except maybe your face, because mine's just.
Okay, no wait. I click my face. Did that do something?
What? Maybe try again. Maybe it doesn't work on live stream. Maybe it really works.
There, it's not working.
Okay, we'll just keep
I
it,
apologize
just keep
for
it
my
down.
thumb on. Okay,
Just
because
keep it. Don't face it at the window.
Miss Photographer Videographer is having a fit that we're overexposed. There, how's that? Is that better? I'll hold it up. No, because see that. Wave. Okay. Yeah. So we are headed to New Hampshire.
Get back.
Pepper, you can't come up here. Pepper was up here on my lap, and then we had to get off. Brian missed a turn, and we had to get off at some exit, and then he stopped for a while to check directions. And in that time of stopping, which was only like a minute, Pepper thought we were somewhere exciting, so she got off my lap, started tromping around, and I threw her in the back again. So she lost her privilege to be on my lap for now, and certainly while I'm live streaming, she can't be on my lap. So. Oh, we have Louise Holidays on. Hi, Louise. And who else is on there? Oops.
Can you reading glasses?
Marley Rose. And she says, hello, how are all of you? So we're all good, right?
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah, because we are excited. You should have seen the good mood the kids were in. Like, Jared was like, I thought he was going to be singing or something. He was just bouncing around. He was so happy to be to be going on the road again. I think we all are, except for maybe Alex. But we're not going to be on the road too long straight this time, because
It's just like a long camping trip.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. And that's because the fall, we always plan to be in Pennsylvania in the fall, you know, house or no house. We would plan to be up there for about 6 weeks in the fall. So we'll be up in New England for a while, and then we're going to head back to Pennsylvania to the house. So this is like an extended vacation, I guess.
It's a break from
The house.
living in a house.
And it's kind of a trial run, because I'll tell you what, it was very different now having a house again to go on a trip, because of course when the RV is your house, you have everything in it, and you just...
Yeah, it was weird. The last time that we, pulled away from a house in the RV, like that was it, we were leaving the house, and so it's weird that we were, pulling out, but we're still gonna come back to the house.
But yeah, and it honestly adds a whole new level of stress, because you have to make sure that you have what you need out of the house, and then you also want to make sure that the house is kind of cleaned up and decent for when you come back, because you don't want to come back to a total
trying
mess.
to pack the RV, when we packed the RV to live in it, the house that we were moving out of had to be empty. Everything got out and either went in the RV, or if we're keeping it, it went in the storage unit if we didn't want to bring the RV. Now we had to scour the house and be like, okay, is that something we're leaving at the house, or are we bringing it? And it was really easy to miss something we needed to bring. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, she's done. Okay, it's back to me now. She's done talking. She's driving. We're getting on Interstate 84. For all of you who are concerned exactly where we are, Interstate 84. This is what it looks like here. We'll just turn around there. It's not very exciting. There we go. Yeah, so it's very pretty and green here, though, in Connecticut, but we're getting more into built-up area. If we had taped when we were over in New Jersey, it's just, like, beautiful with just the hills and the greenery. But now we're getting around. See, there's a Lowe's over there, even if we needed to stop and get lumber, but we don't need to do any projects in the RV right now, because we did some before we left. What did we do? Oh, we painted the walls.
We painted my desk. We got it out. I didn't do any of it. Got it out and painted it white. back in.
Yes, when she says we, she means Jared and Alex and I. Because, I don't know, she's still trying to claim that Gillian Beret whole thing, but she's really, that doesn't affect her being able to paint.
I'm not claiming that. I was just walking on other things.
See, she was working on other things. The rest of us had nothing better to do than paint the RV, so. But McKenna, she was very busy.
I was.
She was. So, yeah, we painted the RV, not the outside of the living area of bedrooms and all that. The one bedroom. I don't know why I said plural there.
The room in general. I mean, that's what it is. Is the RV just a room?
It's just a big space, but we did January, when the twins were in Costa Rica, we actually, Alex and I did paint the bedroom, which is Brian and my bedroom, in the back, and we painted the bathroom and the little kind of hallway, I guess you would call it. So we just had to paint Alex's bunk area and then the front area, you know, kind of the main living area up to the front of the RV. So we painted that. McKenna's desk was black, so we got that out and painted
Against Jared's bed, so we have more work.
We'll have to show that in a video because, well, obviously we're in the car, so we can't show you what that looks like right now. But it's hopefully going to make it look more open and spacious in the RV because we need it open and spacious. Because the RV's always felt a little bit, you know, cozy, and that's okay. It's just the darkness of the walls and everything made it just feel closed in and less homey. So the idea is to try and make it feel more homey now, and so we'll see if that works. Because since we've had it painted and put the desk back in, the desk just went back in like last night, so we haven't had the RV like opened up with all the slides or anything like that. And then we'll get to the campground this evening. It's going to be a total mess because we did just throw a lot of stuff in there since we were delayed with the RV being at the shop so long. We didn't have a lot of time to pack it properly, so it's kind of throw everything in. And what?
Tilted?
No, tilted. The lighting's bothering her again. So it was basically throw everything in the RV and we'll just fix it when we get to the campground. So there's nothing like the first day at the campground, just fixing up all the stuff in the RV, like making beds and finding a place for everything and figuring out what we forgot. So now what? It's raining. It was pouring before, so a little bit of rain is okay. I think it's, I don't know, it can't be from that hurricane thing that's in Florida, because that's just in Florida right now. But I think it's going to come up this way. And unfortunately, talking to our friends, they're already up at the campground in New Hampshire, and they were saying it's a chance of rain almost all week because of that hurricane that's down in Florida right now. And I don't even know the name of it. What's the name of the hurricane? I think it starts with an I, maybe. Okay, she doesn't know. She's eating. She apologizes for eating and talking. That's rude.
I'm not talking.
Oh, she's not eating pretzels. She's eating goldfish. I'm not even sure what she's doing with the goldfish because these are like Alex's goldfish. Seriously. Seriously, we get the goldfish crackers for Alex because she loves them. And I don't know if she knows that McKenna got a hold of them.
No, she does.
And has eaten a whole bag this morning in the car.
I didn't know that. I'll get him more goldfish.
So, yeah, first thing when we get to New Hampshire is buy goldfish for Alex. Yeah, they're like special treats that we get like once in a while for her. And
she has another bag in the RV.
She was probably being nice enough and sharing them with her big sister, not knowing that she would wolf them all down. I guess this is like breakfast and lunch.
Yes.
Yes. That and a fig bar. That was it. Yeah. She didn't bring a lot of. Now, if it was Jared in the car, and Jared will be driving later, when it's Jared in the car, like he comes in here with like, you know, full meals. So because he panics, right? Like when Jared's in the RV, he's okay with it because he's like, oh, there's a fridge.
Right there.
Yeah, there's a fridge and there's pantries full of food, so he can deal with that. But the thought of coming in a car with no food scares him. Like to spend more than a half hour in a car with no food is a very, very frightening thought for Jared. So he generally will bring in like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and any kind of granola bars and
chicken.
fruit.
I think of that.
Yeah, she could have brought chicken. I made baked chicken the other day, so we had it for the trip, and I also made a big thing of chili, but of course Are we back on? Hopefully we're back on. So yeah, Marley Rose, we did get your comment, your brother too, so it must be like a guy thing that they just have to have tons of food. We're gonna get going because it has cut out twice now. We're running into storms again. See, it doesn't look good. It's all gray and icky up there. So we're just gonna get going here because we're kind of, yeah, I guess because of the storms is why it's cutting out, and we don't want to keep cutting out on you. So maybe we will do this again. Maybe when Jared's driving, we can pop in with Jared driving later today. You think? Mm-hmm. If not, then we will say hi from New Hampshire when we get there and maybe do another live stream up there. Maybe tonight. That would be fun on a Sunday night. We used to do live streams every Sunday night a long time ago.
Ice cream Sunday.
Ice cream Sundays.
Yeah. Have pie to go with ice cream.
We do. We have custard pie. We have blackberry custard because we went blackberry picking before we left. So, all right. Well, before we cut out again, we're in the rain. See that? So say bye.
Comment.
Oh, you got a comment. What does it say?
I don't know.
I can't read it right now. Like, you need to talk.
I can't read it even more.
You can't read it even more.
I'm driving.
This doesn't let me scroll.
No, use two fingers on the keypad.
Oh.
Not the keypad, the touchpad.
Oh, okay. Marley Rose says she's... So Marley says she's in the UK, so she hopes she's not in bed by then. How many hours difference is that? Is that like 6 hours difference? So we'll have to see. We're probably not going to get there till...
late-ish.
Yeah, we're not going to get to the campground till like 8 Eastern time, so that would probably be too late for you. But if we switch drivers and Jared starts driving before too long here in a couple hours, then maybe I will hop on with him and do a live stream with him. But he's not always as chatty as McKenna. It just depends on his mood. If he's in a good mood, he'll chat. And otherwise he's like, you know, typical teenage boy. He's kind of just like doesn't say too much. So we will have to gauge that. And until then, we're going to say bye and have a great rest of your Sunday. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, what do I click?
The X. Now end. Can you figure that out?